Okay, let's start from left to right.
Now that I'm not a mage anymore, perhaps I should try to become a powerful warrior.
Huh.
I think I'd look quite good in some armor like that.
Change classes, Wilbur. Look at the door frame.
I've never seen so many locks, chains, and magic spells on a single door. And the crossbow bolts indicate that a very, very nervous person lives here.
You don't say. Oh, take the crossbow bolt.
I'm sure that Mr. Mayor won't object to me borrowing one of these bolts. Hey, let's face it, he does seem to be firing them all over the place.
Don't know why he thinks a crossbow bolt would work unless it's made of something unique.
I guess the barrel is full of some kind of acid or holy water, or something else that the mayor thinks will protect him from intruders.
He keeps looking under his chair.
That must be from something like a wild boar sheep cow.
Huh.
Maybe Mr. Whale would be a bit less scared if he didn't surround himself with such creepy things.
Agreed.
I don't think the shop is doing well. Sure, a motley selection of armor, weaponry, food, and magic posters always tends to work. But if the shop is stuck out in the middle of nowhere and no one is sending heroes to the area, then who's going to buy all this stuff?
Excellent point.
The shelves seem to be some kind of catch-all for things even the most optimistic shop owner couldn't hope to sell quickly. If I had more time, I'd love to rummage. I love this kind of stuff. I don't think the shop is doing it, but if...
Whoops.
A crossbow is a devastatingly effective weapon. At least it is, if you manage to hit something.
Hey, I just sell the weapons. I don't know how to use them.
Obviously.
Statistically, if you have a crossbow in the house, you're more likely to shoot yourself than a burglar.
Well, statistics are made by people who don't live in a cursed village.
A crossbow is at least...
Let's see. Oh my. Yes, let's look at these armors.
What's this here? Metal underwear?
That's a heavy warrior set, level 90.
Level 90.
What?
It's the same as the one next to it, but this one's for female warriors.
This one here, and that. And you want to tell me that these suits of armour are on a par with each other?
Yep. Heavy plate armour offers ideal protection from all kinds of weapons.
But it's covered in holes, completely see-through. One sword thrust through the torso and...
I've been selling armour for 20 years. And my father before me, and my grandfather before him.
I can see through you,
Are
man.
you trying to tell me you know more about heavy plate armour than I do?
Yes.
No, of course not.
When I see these two examples right here, yes. I know what's really going on here. You can't fool me, man.
That is really the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. The armour covers so little, let's be honest. Just the bare necessities.
That's kind of the point,
and
Wilbur.
the warrioress would freeze if she ever wore it to the Northlands.
Wilbur just does not get it. I know what this guy's deal is, but I get it. But he doesn't.
Impressive armour. Only the shoulders appear a little impractical.
The shoulders give you armour plus 22 and agility plus 9.
Why would ridiculous shoulder plates improve agility? Wouldn't they actually restrict movement?
Don't question it, Wilbur.
Unfair. Warriors already have very low agility to start with. Lower than rogues, for example.
But can't warriors also be rogues too? I mean, if a warrior, for instance, fights unfairly or cheats at dice.
Wilbur.
A warrior who's also a rogue? Well, how's that supposed to work? How would I know if I'm allowed to sell him the plate armour or not? Rogues are only allowed to wear leather armour. And perhaps a coat of mail. Just like hunters.
Right, I get it. To prevent the armour from squeaking and frightening away animals.
Man, we are delving really hard here into RPG armor management, aren't we?
I'm sure it's just sales nonsense when they say this armour will make you into a more skillful or better fighter. What matters is who is in the armour.
Look at the spell circle.
That over there, that's a magic circle on the ground, isn't it?
Do you know anything about dispelling ghosts?
A bit. Doesn't the ghost have to be in the magic circle? rather than the person who is trying to cast the spell on the ghost.
If you can trap ghosts in a thing like this, then surely you can lock them out too. The circle is my last line of defence in case the salt in front of the windows and doors doesn't stand firm. Yeah.
The beings from the woods, are they ghosts then?
Oh, well, there are all kinds of things living there. Why not ghosts too? Better safe than sorry.
The fire gives out warmth and light. The people here in the dark woods must pay a fortune for wood.
Huh.
I'm not sure this would really keep a ghost at bay.
Oh, so you're a ghost expert then, eh? Yeah. Have you spent your entire life in a cursed village? The only one left after everyone else is long gone? Have you? Even old Reverend Sidow, who apparently knew everything about evil. Have you?
Sorry? You can see that he's been living in fear for a long time. Poor guy. However, if he doesn't want to help me, I'm not going to try and convince him. I'm sure we'll find a way through the mountains, with or without him. I wonder why he just doesn't move away. What's keeping him here? I mean, even if the headless horseman doesn't get him, sooner or later he's going to die, and then the village is doomed, one way or another. I'm not sure what I should ask him just now.
Alright. I guess we'll just leave. Oh!
Whoa! Does the weather always change so fast here?
The headless horseman. He's coming.
That's what you thought when I stood outside the door.
Look here. Psychokinetic energy is almost off the scale.
I'm a qualified mage, but what exactly is that?
It's a PKE meter from Ghostbusters.
The PKE shows whether ghosts, demons, evil powers are nearby. It is the Headless Horseman. I guarantee it.
Then I must go to my friends immediately.
Stop! Did you hear what I said? There's a Headless Horseman out there.
And my friends.
Stop! Don't move, or I'll shoot.
How? With an unloaded crossbow?
How? There's no bolt in the crossbow. It's not loaded.
Oh!
Hello?
Will you stop firing those bolts? Hello?
Who's there?
Nate!
Nate! Put that thing away. What happened? Where are the others? I don't understand.
Charades, Nate, charades. What? What? A woodcutter? Cutting wood?
A woodcutter cutting wood?
No. Oh, a knight with a sword?
There was a knight with a sword? Okay, there was a
Okay.
knight and anything else?
What? A monster?
Monster? There was a knight and a monster? A dragon? Or a lion?
A werewolf?
A
Huh.
knight and a werewolf? What do they do? What happened to the others?
What? Oh wait, Gulliver lost his head?
Oh, I get it. Gulliver has lost his head.
Of course, he does that all the time. Whew, no big deal.
Your friend was beheaded and you're relieved?
Oh, he loses it all the time, no big deal.
Better Gulliver than one of the others, don't you think?
What?
He doesn't get it.
What's up with Timmy?
What the? What? Esther, your mother?
Esther, your mother, she panicked and ran away?
Aww.
Where to? Did she have Timmy with her? Towards the woods?
Oh
Esther ran into the
no.
woods.
What? Then she's lost.
No, she's
No,
not.
she's not. Come on, Nate. We're going to go see Gulliver. Then we'll find Timmy and your mother.
You can't go out there.
We'll let you know if we meet any headless horsemen.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, look who it is.
Move!
Oh, it's the bounty
Someone
hunter.
call for a bounty hunter.
It's the one from the island
Just
with
as our
Nate.
little friend was about to go out there, you came in.
All right. I'll go into the woods and polish off any headless horsemen, robber knights, and werewolves that cross my path.
Huh. Well, okay. What about? If I ask them, he'll just be like, "Oh, I'll just take care of them too." That's not what I meant. So I'll just say, "What's the plan?"
How are you going to do that? What's your plan?
Seek and destroy.
I only see two problems there then. First, the seeking, and second, the destroying.
Yeah, he's right. The woods confuse the senses. They are devious and evil. The source of the evil is in the heart of the wood. There's a clearing there with an old tree in the middle. Under the tree is a cave. That's where they live. All of those who have brought so much suffering to our village.
Not for much longer.
Okay. So who are you, and do you have any experience with this sort of thing?
Who are you? And, how exactly do you propose to stop the headless horseman, the knight, and the werewolf?
I am the solution. I have means and ways of breaking anyone.
Even if weapons prove useless. Could be a ghost.
As long as the payment's right, I'll get the job done.
The payment will be princely. I'm the richest man in the village.
Right. All right. What about Esther and Timmy?
There's a little rat and a zombie too.
No problem. If we can agree on a price, I'll take care of
That's not what I
everything.
meant.
No! They're our friends. Do not kill the zombie and the rat.
That's fine too. I'll just keep an eye out for them, free of charge.
All right. I better come with you. You could use all the help you can get.
I should come with you. Our chances of success are better with two of us out there.
The last time I worked in a team, I got a wooden plank to the head.
Oh yeah.
Then you had the wrong
about
partners.
that.
I had great partners. Captain...
I work alone. Have the gold ready. It won't take long.
Oh, Wilbur, if you only knew.
Very self-confident. Like all the others.
The others?
Do you think he's the first one to try to solve the mystery of the evil in the woods? Oh, I've stopped counting. Some may have found it, but none of them returned.
Nice job
Come on,
failing
Nate.
to mention this.
We shouldn't rely on the bounty hunter to find our friends. Back to camp.
Yeah, come on, Nate. Let's go.
Take it easy, buddy. I'm here. Be good and sit down by the fire. By the
Oh, no.
fire, not in the fire.
Whoopsie.
What
There we
happened?
go.
Nate said something about a knight and a werewolf.
It was terrible. I'd nodded off and suddenly I heard my cream bun scream. I jumped up, ready to protect her. Then there was a flash of lightning which illuminated the gleaming figure of a knight, a paladin to be precise.
And then?
A
My
paladin?
honey blossom was out of her mind with fear. She ran into the woods, away from the paladin.
Wait, you mean like the
I was
paladin
going
from
to
the
run
first
after her,
game?
but when the lightning struck again, there was a werewolf standing there. Nate screamed, Esther screamed. I tripped and lost my head. I called to Nate to run and get help from the village. The werewolf came towards me and I was certain I was done for. My body tried to defend me, but he had orientation problems. But then the lightning struck again, very close by. The wolf was startled and ran after the others into the woods.
Okay. Oh, by the way, if you notice in the background... Okay, so we have the village down there. There seems to be, over in the forest there, you see there's like two areas that stand out. Both of which look like trees. One with some kind of door or opening, and another that just looks like a really old withered tree over there. And then over to the far left, up there, the top left, you can see the castle that he was referring to. So that must be the castle. And you can see the pathway up to the castle from the forest, but our mayor from the village says that only he knows the pathway to get there. So we'll have to probably take him at his word at that. Let's see. I'm sure they're fine, Gulliver. I mean, they must be fine, right?
They're fine. I mean, nothing must be allowed to happen to them.
They went into the woods unhurt, but those creatures were hot on their heels.
I couldn't take it if Timmy... They're fine. We just need to get them back first.
So we have to find the heart of the wood, which I guess is that tree over there. That's where Esther and Timmy will have been taken to.
The mayor talked about the heart of the wood. He's pretty certain that's the source of the evil.
But why do you think Esther and Timmy have ended up there of all places?
I don't know. Just a feeling. People have been disappearing here for centuries. I think they were lured into the woods or, like Esther, driven. If we want to get them both back, we'll have to uncover the secret of the wood.
Well, Sorcerer Van Buren lived in that castle over there, and probably hid the book there too.
The Sorcerer Van Buren spent his last years in that castle. Pretty sure the book we're looking for will be somewhere there.
I'm not interested in the book. I want my sweetie pie back.
If we defeat the evil in the woods, we'll get Esther back, and the mayor will show us a safe way through the mountains.
Well then, let's go.
Right, I'm going to go and look for the two of them. You hold the fort here.
I'm not staying here. I'm going to help.
That's exactly what you are doing by letting Nate repair you and being my advisor. And maybe you two could make things to help me along the way. You're both much more skilled than I am.
But my wife is out there.
And your son is here. Do you want to leave him here alone? Or take him out into the evil woods?
But... all right. Bring back my cherry blossom. And just say the word and I'll be at your side.
I know.
Don't worry, Gulliver.
I'd better
I've
start
got
by
it.
searching for clues and information. I need to know what I'm dealing with.
All right. Now let's take a look at our campsite here.
We
Look at our
walked all the way
luggage.
from Seastone, a good deal of the way off the paved roads and paths. We feared that Councillor Van Buren might be watching them. It was an arduous journey, but we were well supplied. Food, water, warm blankets. Esther organised everything. Esther looked after Timmy with such kindness. Ever since Remy's death, he has been quite changed. He was always so adventurous before. After we left Seastone, he spent most of the time tucked away in Esther's coat pocket. Even the slightest sound made him jump. And now, monsters and werewolves, oh, poor fellow. The wool blanket is old and has been darned several times. I'm sure it came from the rubbish heap under Seastone. Still, it'll keep you warm and won't go all kaflooey.
Alright.
We found
Depository.
everything just the way it is. A few stones laid out in a circle on a sandy area, no trees close by. A perfectly built campfire pit. Then again, what does it say about a village when travellers would rather stay outside the village than rent a room there? The little fellow is hanging on in there. I'm sure he's trying to work out a way to help me. If you could look into that head of his, I'm sure you'd see little cogs whirring around like crazy.
Mm-hmm. Because he's so cute.
What's that in the sand there? Looks like a thick-walled stone goblet, just like dwarves use. Those things would be too heavy for me to travel any long distances with. But the dwarves say that the stone goblets are fashioned to remind them of home. I'm afraid the dwarf who carried this goblet out here into the wilderness can't complain about my taking it anymore.
Alright, there we go.
This goblet was filled with sand. Maybe I can use it for something sometime.
You never know. That's how loot works.
Nate has tried time and time again to cheer Timmy up the last few days. He even managed it occasionally, but Timmy always crept back into Esther's coat pocket.
Mm-hmm.
The little fellow is hanging. I think Nate has been putting a few more logs on the fire since the attack. And it still doesn't radiate a real sense of security. I think Nate has been putting a few more logs on the fire, and it's... This would be a perfect place to grill a sausage. Not as hot as an open fire, but still hot enough. Esther said there'd be a few sausages waiting for me when I returned from the village. Then, everything turned out differently.
Yep.
This would be a It's easy to see that Gulliver would like nothing better than to run into the woods after Esther. The only thing stopping him is that he can't leave Nate by himself. Thank goodness. Otherwise, I'd have another name on the rescue list. Every time I talk to him, I see that dreadful combination of hope and despair in his eyes. I won't do that any more than absolutely necessary.
All right. Let's see. Oh, a piece of fur from the werewolf.
A bit of fur. Could belong to the werewolf. He ran towards the woods and got a bit too close to these thorns.
Footprints.
Footprints. I'm no expert, but I'd say that these are Esther's footprints. They lead towards the woods, which would tally with what Gulliver said. Traces of both the werewolf and of Esther, but none of the paladin.
Interesting. The castle.
The sorcerer Van Buren spent his last years in the castle. He didn't trust his brother, and he wrote down a means of destroying his brother's powerful wand. As soon as we've rescued Timmy and Esther, we'll find a way to reach the castle, with or without the mayor's help. The sorcerer Van... He didn't... As soon as...
All right, we looked at everything, so let's just go back into the village. And I suppose we'll just head into the woods. Unless anything here... In fact, I didn't really check that at our camp. Is there anything here in my inventory that can somehow help with what is going on? With anything here? I don't think it would, but you may as well check. In fact, can I combine anything here? Nope. Put the stone mug in the fire.
The stone goblet could easily withstand fire, but what's the point in heating it up?
Huh. Rough sand. Nope, nothing there. Interesting. Keep that in mind for later. Can't do anything with the blanket here. Nothing with the sand. Nothing with the bolt. Nothing with the mug. Alright, let's just go into the woods. Let's go into the spooky, scary woods. I'm sure nothing's gonna go wrong here.
The moment I saw the spooky woods, I just knew I'd end up going in there sooner or later. No matter how afraid I am, I'm sure Timmy and Esther will be even more afraid. Whew. So far, so good. The mayor said that the woods confuse the senses. I have to memorize the way back to the village.
Oh,
And I
great.
should
It's a
try to
maze.
stay quiet. There's a werewolf, a knight, and perhaps even a headless horseman running around out here.
Look at the axe.
An axe. The wooden handle is all weathered and the iron head covered with a fine coat of rust. Must have been wedged in this tree a long time. Months, perhaps even years.
Let's take it. Wonder if it's still sharp. Wilbur.
The blade is still shiny. It looks reasonably sharp. The tree has kept it from rusting.
Oh, okay. All right then. Can I use it with anything? Can I combine it with anything? Nope. Go further, oh gosh. Left or right? I guess we'll go left first. Oh gosh. A piece of fabric. The eyes.
That's Timmy's scarf.
Oh, Timmy, I hope you're okay.
It's torn.
By the way, I just noticed he has his name on his hat.
There are several branches broken here and here. Oh boy. A few bits of fur. They look exactly the same as those up by the campfire. The werewolf must be on Timmy's trail.
Oh no.
I hope the little guy was long gone before it came by.
Hang in there, Timmy. I'll find you.
For a long time, people believed that eyes shining in the darkness belonged to dangerous animals that watch you. Turns out they're just glowing eyes without any body, hovering harmlessly in the air. Nothing to worry about.
Oh yeah, sure. Nothing to worry about at all. What the? That bush is moving. Glowing moss.
I don't know if I like luminous moss. It gives off a bit of light. That's good, but it looks a bit spooky. There's something in the undergrowth here. Something big.
Oh boy.
I can't see what it is. It could be Esther. But it could just as easily be a werewolf or some other monster of the woods.
Can we use the axe? Yep. Lunge of the bush with the axe.
Right then. I'll get ready for battle and...
Hello?
Whoa.
Anyone there? Oh, hello, little man.
Hi? Well, hello. Well, hello there. What are you doing here in the woods, all alone and, skimpily dressed?
May I ask what you're doing here? You don't exactly look like a mushroom picker.
Phew, glad to hear it. I'm
What's
on
with
my
that
way to my
accent?
fiancé's. He lives here in the dark woods in a
Fiancé.
magnificent castle. At least that's what he wrote. The
What?
thunderstorm took me by surprise, and then suddenly this wrinkly old woman was standing there in the middle of the path. She pointed a bony finger at me and gave me a toothless grin.
Ew.
I was distracted, and my horse threw me and vanished into the woods with all my things.
That sounds terrible.
It is. I'm meeting my fiancé, and I don't have a thing to wear.
I mean, I'm sure your fiance wouldn't mind if you didn't have to wear anything. Okay, it got a little creepy. So about that old woman on the path.
The old woman on the path. Sounds like she could have been a witch.
Yeah, right. She was so old and shriveled and ugly. I've never been so scared in all my life.
Another enemy to deal with.
Enemy? Are you wood pixies battling these creatures?
What?
Ahem. Excuse me, I'm a gnome, not a pixie. And I come from the mountains.
I would be very grateful never to see that face again. Hey, if you're a wood pixie and just pixieing around, then could you find the clothes I lost? I'll pay you.
We'll see.
Look, that Wilbur got all offended like, ahem, excuse me, I am a gnome for your information. Have you seen anyone else here in the woods?
I'm Wilbur. Have you by any chance seen a female zombie, a rat, a knight, a werewolf, or a headless horseman anywhere in the woods?
Oh, Lord. No, definitely not. Or more like, happily not.
So you're on the way to the castle? I need to go there too.
Do you know the way to the castle? Could you maybe take me with you?
I don't know the way. Laddie wrote me saying I should find a guide in the village. The way through the mountains is very dangerous.
Vladdy, your fiancé?
The Count.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
what's he like?
Oh, he's a darling. Very rich and very old. I
Gold
can't
digger.
wait to meet him in person.
So, you're engaged to him, but you've never met him?
Wow.
Why hesitate and risk someone else snapping him away from me?
More like risk someone else snatching that money away from you. Is what you really mean. Wow. I'll take you to the village. It's dangerous here in the woods, and the guide you're looking for, well, just wait till you meet him.
It's too dangerous here in the woods. Come on, I'll take you to the village.
Uh-huh. Which way?
This way. Or, wait a minute. No. This way. Or, bloody hell, just follow me.
Ow, bloody hell. Wilbur got all British there.
As I already said to your young friend, I won't set foot outside as long as the headless horseman is running around out here.
Then just send word to the castle asking Vladdy to pick me up from here.
Oh, I wouldn't know how. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until the bounty hunter comes back with good news. Be my guest. Make yourself at home. Oh, thank you for bringing her here. I mean, really, thank you.
I know what you mean.
You're welcome.
What? This guy. A wink, wink, nudge. Wow. You perv. Some mayor you are. So, I guess we are back at square one in terms of trying to get through the woods to find our friends. Can he talk to me at all anymore now?
Hello?
Oh, yes?
Huh? So, it would seem that I will be helping you with your monster problem after all.
Looks like I'm going to be helping you after all.
How do you mean?
The curse? The woods? It looks like we have a common enemy.
Right, right. I'll give it a go. I mean, I have more confidence in the bounty hunter, but I've reached the point where I'll grasp at any old straw. I will.
Thanks. How motivating.
What kind of shop is this exactly?
This is a traditional adventurers and hero shop, right?
Oh, absolutely. It was founded by my grandfather. He used to be very busy round here. Oh, there were giant spiders in the woods. There was an old goblin mine a day trip to the south. In the heyday of hero tourism, we were even thinking of building a sewer system. We sell armour, weapons, elixirs, provisions, ice arrows, antidotes, anything you need. And you can pay with spider legs, goblin ears, things like that.
And what do you do with those?
It's a trade secret. If you want to sell something, you can do it risk-free. I'll look after the object in case you want to buy it back later.
You what?
Oh, yeah. In case you change your mind later. Then you can buy back the same object for the same price. It's called the market economy.
Wilbur, just don't even think about it, okay? It's RPG, inventory management, like buying, selling stuff, okay? It's too complex for you to understand. How do I find the heart of the wood?
This evil heart of the wood. What exactly is it? And where can I find it?
It's a clearing in the centre of the woods. There's an old dead tree standing in the middle of it. You'll recognise it when you see it.
I think I saw it from afar.
But how am I going to find the clearing? The woods are pretty big.
And confusing. The heart of the wood doesn't want to be found. Yes, whatever it is that's sending these creatures after us, it lives in that clearing. Oh, I'm quite sure of that.
Do you think that it might be the ghost of the Sorcerer Van Buren?
Perhaps. The elders did warn us. They said you should never mess with the sorcerer. They were scared and whispered of dreadful dangers. Oh, if only we'd listened to them. Oh, yeah.
Can't your PKE meter help me find the heart of the wood?
Couldn't your device help me find the heart of the wood? Doesn't it detect ghosts and stuff?
Ah, I see. You're saying that nothing around here radiates more psychokinetic energy than the heart of the wood. You might be right. You should get yourself a PKE.
Why don't you just give me your PKE meter?
I was hoping you could give me yours.
My detector? Never! It's my PKE. It's never let me down.
But if you give it to me, I could find the heart of the wood and lift the curse.
Or you might be killed and lose it in the woods. It takes weeks to deliver such a masterpiece of occult technology.
That's exactly why I can't hang around here waiting for another device. I need yours.
Forget it. The PKE reliably shows when anything supernatural is creeping about. And I have to know that.
Alright, well, do you sell weapons for hunting werewolves?
I need something I can use to defend myself against a werewolf. Do you have anything like that?
Oh, we've never been attacked by a werewolf before, so we haven't got any special anti-werewolf weapons or the like. But as far as I know, any normal weapon made out of silver should do the job. What's your skill? Sword and shield? Twin daggers? Gun lance?
You mean you can fight with 2 daggers at the same time without mutilating yourself?
Yep.
Oh, so you're a long-distance fighter. Bow, crossbow, or slingshot? As amusing as it would be to use a slingshot against a werewolf, I'd pass on that. Bow or crossbow would be better. I've got a lovely composite bow +2 in stock, but it requires dexterity 15.
I might be able to do something like that crossbow.
Yes. Right, crossbow is easy to use and packs a real kick.
I am loving
Any
these
old
jokes.
fool can hit something with that.
Oh, man, I am loving these jokes about, the stats. Dexterity 15. What does a crossbow cost?
A light crossbow like that? How
I
much
prefer
does
the
it
double
cost?
daggers myself,
3
but...
gold, 7 silver, and 2 copper coins. Or I'll give you a quest.
Oh,
What's
no.
the quest?
A quest.
Bring me 10 wolf skins.
What?
You just made that up on the spot, didn't you?
Yes, you did.
No, it's very important.
No, it's not.
Sounds like a pretty generic task without any real purpose to me.
Exactly.
You bring me 10 wolf skins and
It's
get
a
crossbow
fetch
as
quest.
a reward. What's the problem? I haven't got any silver bolts, though.
The problem is it's a pointless fetch quest that doesn't... I hate fetch quests. Fine. All of a sudden this turned to World of Warcraft. Can I bring my friends here? It might be safer for them.
My friends up there by the campfire, could I maybe bring them here? It could be safer for them.
Of course. Not only for them. The monsters from the woods might snatch one of them instead of me.
Right. Oh, okay. I'll let Gulliver know then.
Gulliver? Isn't that the one who was beheaded?
Not beheaded. He just lost his head. Zombies don't mind that kind of thing.
I'm not having zombies in the house!
Why not? He's lovely.
Well, I don't want anything to do with their kind. Alive or dead, they should make up their minds. We want decent folk here in the village. Not ones cobbled together out of parts of decent folk.
Alive or dead, make up your mind, zombies. Jeez. That's really... Alright, fine. See you.
See you again sometime.
I hope so. I really do.
This guy. Oh, I can talk to our friend over here. Oh, we'll chat with her when we come back. Stay tuned.